when last we left our intrepid companions. Alright. So when last we left our intrepid companions, by the way, how do you do these recaps? I'm not gonna bother. Some of you had committed crimes. Some of you were in the process of solving crimes. Some of you may be crime incarnate. I'm not to judge. Alan and Brooke, we left with you at the diner with Alan passing off a
computer.
Brad passing off a. Did you take the whole tower or just the hard drive? Okay, you took the whole tower. That's fantastic. God bless. God bless.
Yeah, I have one data computer, although it does mega intelligence. But yeah, that's not enough for me to worry about
pulling a hard drive.
I need this special fiddly bit.
It's fantastic.
Besides, it was damaged, wasn't it? So I didn't know. I assumed she would need the whole thing to make repairs. So.
Okay. All right. So he hands the entire tower off to you. What's your plan of attack there, Sage?
I guess it would be. I mean, I'm obviously gonna have to go home into my own workspace to do what I need to do because I ain't gonna do probably nothing in front of Brad here.
Okay.
But I'll just kind of pat it, eat my last egg roll. Very delicious. And I'll be like, well, I guess I'll take a crack at it tonight. Let you know what I find in the morning. It's kind of like awkward wave because I'm like, all right, still feel like this is kind of a trap, but I'm intrigued. And I will carefully make my way back home, being extra careful just to make sure I'm not followed because once again, I don't trust cops.
Fair. Are you gonna follow her?
No, why?
I don't know.
I assume someone has done a background check on her and she's fine, so I'm not that worried about.
Yeah, mostly. All right. Yeah. No one seems to follow you on the way back. You arrive home with no issue. You have a PC that has been beaten and bruised and partially damaged.
Wonderful.
But you attempt to plug it in and power it up, it comes on. So that's good.
All right. Is there anything like showing up, like files or anything like that, or is it just like a basic Internet Explorer?
I mean, so you get a boot screen and you get like asking for a password. So yeah.
Okay, well, let me pull up my character sheet because I haven't done that yet.
So that's the first obstacle there.
Just a password.
Looking for a password.
Okay,
Try 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I would. I guess I will. I don't think any of my cyberkinesis stuff actually works. I guess I'll just do a hacking check or something to try and get through the password.
So, your fancy cyberkinesis.
Yes. Tell me how that works, because I don't know.
This is a good chance. This is a good learning opportunity.
It's War Machine Rocks, all caps with an X.
What abilities did you have? Let me check your character.
I got alter data, control, and full.
So, using alter data, it says, upon a successful intelligence plus cyberkinesis roll, can interface with a computer or similar piece of equipment to alter, read, or remove your existing data, or insert or create new information.
Wonderful. That's what I'm going to do then.
Okay. So make that roll. It's intelligence plus cyberkinesis.
Right.
Which is going to be
7.
Yes. You are super smart.
And I only got 1 success.
Hey, but you've got a success.
Botched my first computer roll, I would be so embarrassed.
Okay. So you were attempting to retrieve data. So what you get is mostly, how to describe this? It's mostly invoices for dry cleaning.
Mm.
What are you looking for? Like video footage?
Don't know
or-
because he didn't give me much to go on. So
Okay.
I guess like if it's mostly invoices, like payment histories on anything other than, or if it's like suspicious payments, like that seems expensive for dry cleaning, or I guess any video footage or pictures or anything like that. Anything that just doesn't seem to belong.
So, I mean, there's nothing that from your expertise seems egregiously out of place. Mostly it seems like invoices, like timesheets. Do you have any investigation?
I think I do. I
think
think
you
I
do.
took it.
Do.
Yeah, I took
Okay.
one dot. I took one dot in investigation.
So make me a perception plus investigations roll.
2 successes.
Look at that.
Much better.
There looks like there's some like strange patterns to this. Like you see the highest like cost dry cleaning bills are in, the hundreds of dollars, and they seem to be from a select group of individuals or companies. But there's no surveillance data or images or anything on this. It's just
it has the names of the people who have those particularly high searches or payments.
Do you have linguistics?
I definitely do
not.
not. Do not. 100% don't. Could I Google Translate?
Yeah, I bet the internet has linguistics.
I bet I can Google things.
Yeah. All right. And remember, send me your
or if it would work, I could alter the data in there to make it switch to English. If we want to make it a little bit more stylistic here.
So
that's how that works.
So all of the names that seem to repeat, the reason they seem to repeat is because they are in like Mandarin.
Lovely.
So if you want to try and Google Translate, you can.
Hell yeah, dude.
I am not responsible for.
So
roll your intelligence plus computer. You're not gonna get your hacking.
Okay. Was I supposed to get hacking last time? Damn.
No, that's just for yeah.
Okay.
But minus 4 for the fact that it's Mandarin.
Minus 4
to use Google
for copy and paste.
If you've ever tried, trust me. If you've ever,
all your data belong to us.
Google Translate is so bad.
Okay.
Especially early Google Translate, which
0 successes. It's 2016.
I mean, like it throws back some names,
gibberish,
but it's like the shoe place, Uncle Bob's Diner, Francisco's car refinery.
Car refinery?
Well, this is going terribly. Okay.
When's the last time you tried When's the last time you tried to use Google Translate on Mandarin in real life?
Never. I wouldn't be able to cyberkinesis alter the data to English. Is that not how that works?
I mean, you could, but the problem
Okay.
is, like, you have to know Mandarin before you can turn it.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. Then.
I mean,
That's
you can
fair. I see
translate
how
it.
that.
Yeah, you could translate if you knew Mandarin to
I
English,
do
but you
not.
don't know Mandarin. Now, you
Ugh,
could implant data in there if you wanted to frame somebody.
ugh. We never decided on who my contacts or allies were, or I'd say if I knew somebody who spoke Mandarin, but we didn't discuss that beforehand. So, what I would like to do for now is make a copy of the hard drive for myself.
Okay.
So I'm like, this seems interesting.
Okay, that's easy enough to do.
Right. And then I will just kind of like compile all the other data to give back to Brad the next day. But then
Okay.
I have access to said data if I feel like I need it.
And they might have somebody, on staff. There's an international crimes division that, somebody probably speaks Mandarin. Probably writes. But you yourself do not know.
Okay. Well, I'm out of options on that one. I'm like, weird.
But yeah, other than that, there's no real
dinner.
This computer was pretty much used, it seems, for whatever activities were in there. It does not seem like it was part of a surveillance system.
Okay. Not a
So-
problem. Yes. Oh, he has my number. So he called me. So I'll just shoot him a text and be like, not much on here. We'll give it to you tomorrow.
Now respond to KK.
Oh, God.
That's fantastic.
Actually, no, I have hyper movement and extra action, so I can, in fact, type a 30-page dissertation and text it to you if you want.
Definitely do not. I wouldn't read it. I can tell you right now.
An excellent use of a mega attribute. Oh, that's fantastic. All right, so it's late. What are the various groups want to do or are doing? By the way, if you want to do something that you do not want the rest of the group to do, you can message me.
I haven't been doing that.
Or yes, not at all. No one's been doing that, I promise.
What?
You
What?
just saying. Other than that, if no one has anything immediately pending, unless people are going to commit more crimes.
Do I feel like committing a crime right now? Well, I guess I don't mind saying this out loud because I don't care if they hear it. I guess I want to do a background check on Brad just because he found me and I'm like, I need to know who's working with me. If I can, because I did say while I was working on the computer there, I was trying to put myself in a back door. So I don't know if I would need to be there for that or if I could do it from my own computer to try and look at the police files about this Brad guy.
Once again, you have magic computer powers, so
shit.
We'll go reference cyberkinesis.
Discord's being a bitch and a half tonight.
Okay.
So how can you be this tech expert, but you can't even get your own Discord to work? Like, this is...
See, I know what's wrong with my Discord, if that helps. I just can't do anything to fix it because I don't have storage.
I don't want to hear that. I am a tech expert, and let me tell you how much I hate Microsoft products and how flawed they are and how they break even under the most skilled hands. Fucking Microsoft. All right, so you can with 2 successes infiltrate a network within the same city over the course of 1 minute.
Okay.
It costs 1 willpower.
Okay.
And yes, it is. You will need to get at least 2 successes rolling your quantum plus your cyberkinesis rating.
Quantum plus cyberkinesis. Do I get +3 for using a willpower, or is willpower in this game more of just like
Willpower
you
is-
have to
will-
spend it?
Yeah, it's part of the cost. It is
Okay, so it's more of like a monetary thing than a boost thing.
Yeah, you can't use it to you can spend another willpower to get the extra dice, but then you spend 2 willpower for this thing.
How do you get willpower back in this game?
Aspirations.
Oh,
Just like
virtue advice, you get beats from aspiration.
yes.
Unless you want to do it differently. That's your
I
call.
have to come up with a virtue and a vice then at
Yeah,
some
virtue and
point.
vice,
Yeah, I'll do it. Why not? Let's see if I can get 2. You'd think 7 dice would go better for me, but it has not. So
I mean, you
far
got 7
tonight.
dice. You just need 2.
I got 4 successes actually. Actually, I was able to do something really well once.
Look at that. So you sit and concentrate over the course of a minute. How does Sage concentrate? Does she actually burn some sage since he's got the hippie name?
Oh God, no! She literally kills any plant she touches. It's a terrible thing.
Does she just stare at the screen or zone
I
out
honestly
using?
probably have like a fidget spinner that I just like have, and I'm just spinning on my thumb as I stare at the computer screen. That's probably
Okay.
what I'm doing.
That's fantastic. Okay, so
And also because I also have like enhanced dexterity. That fidget spinner's just going a mile a minute.
Flying,
It's so
okay.
fast.
Don't lose your grip. Send it through the wall.
There's many holes over there I've tried to patch, but I'm
God.
not very handy like that.
Yikes. So with 4 successes, you extend your consciousness out, and it's like one of those. Have you ever seen the movie Hackers?
No. I feel like I need to now to keep playing this
Well,
role.
We can't be friends anymore. I'm sorry. You should watch that movie. It's fantastic. But basically, you see this 3D overlay of your mental concept of what the internet is, and you dip and weave through various tunnels and tubes because the internet is a series of tubes, and you eventually arrive at your destination, which is the New York PD main database, and it's almost like this giant semi-transparent door that has like a giant badge on the front of it, right? And you're standing in front of it. There is a armed guard on either side of this thing with cross batons because they do have a firewall. So roll your computer plus intelligence, and you get your hacking. Okay,
Dramatic success.
Dramatic
Let's
success.
fucking go.
So you walk toward the door, and the 2 guards, it looks like 2 cops in full riot gear, step out with their batons and their shields and move to block you, and you flash your hand up with a piece of paper in it, a la Doctor Who's psychic paper, and
Yes.
and they a beam of light shoots out from the visor on their helmet, and it scans, and they go, welcome, Lieutenant, and step back.
And these gentlemen, as I take an imaginary hat and stroll right on through.
Fantastic. The door opens up, and there is a giant just stacks. It looks like stacks and stacks and stacks and stacks of filing cabinets. From what is the floor to you to farther than you can see up in the air, and a little kiosk right there in front of it. And it's got a little keyboard and a blinking light.
Wonderful. I guess I'll go up and type his name in there.
Okay. You do so, and you hit search, and all of the filing cabinets start to rearrange and shift. Some of them move to the back of this infinitely large room that you can't see the back of. Some move to the side. One that is very far back starts to careen towards you at an alarming rate, and it comes up on you, comes to a screeching halt right in front of you, and it kind of shuffles because it is infinitely tall, and you see like one of the like it's built a lot of like sections of cabinets, and one of those sections shuffles its way down and then pops open.
Wonderful.
There's a little file in there.
Cinematic. I will pull said file out and give it a gander.
Yeah, so it's his it's his name. It's his employment history. Is you got his test from police academy. What is Brad's state as a superpowered being recorded officially?
I was kind of leaving that up to you. I know that he is known to have superpowers by the NYPD, and his direct supervisor advises him of superpower things he needs to deal with. Mainly, he does investigative work, but he also like he's been called in on a couple of hostage situations because he could run fast enough to disarm people. But he's not been high profile. I have not been in the media, and I do not have a superhero name or costume.
Okay. So he does have in kind of a eyes only notes section.
Immediately draws my eyes.
Yeah, and under there is superpowered being, and then like a colon and what abilities he has shown so far, which is primarily speed. Let's see what else we've got. Everything else is kind of subtle. So he can move very quickly, it seems, and it's got a list of some of the cases that they've asked him to intervene in as far as using his abilities. And that's pretty much it. It's got his current tasking, which is the same task force that you've been tapped for. But that's pretty much it.
That's an oh shit moment for Sage because she was not expecting that. She's just like, oh fuck, that is not. First, okay, somebody like me, cool, did not want to be working with anyone like that. Fuck. Good to know, and it will just make me be way more careful in the future in his presence. I ain't trying to get chased down by somebody super fast. So I will just kind of note that and go, okay, cool. I will note this area for later in case I need it, and I will return back to myself and probably get a shot of some alcohol at that revelation to go to bed with.
That's fair. You know,
first time I run into somebody with superpowers, and I'm like, oh great, coworker, and he's a cop. Great.
I mean, but like, he hasn't been a dick about it, so.
But he also doesn't know about me, so.
That's fair.
So.
Yeah. All right. That is that all you're looking for while you're here?
Probably so, but now I know how to get here. And clearly a lieutenant. So I will know how to get back if any other. I guess can I see my file real quick? See what they have on me just to make sure they don't have anything.
Sure, you put your name in and request.
Oh, well now when you put it like that. Yes, but I want to say for the record before I leave, I do want to wipe any searches out of here because I don't know how that would work in their computer systems.
I was wondering if you were going to remember to do that.
I was not until you just suspiciously said that. So yeah, I will search my name, but will note before I leave that I'm going to wipe any evidence that I was here.
Okay. Yeah, you search for yourself and you come up.
I can't hear. Hold on. Hacker
You-
extraordinaires. Discord does not work. Go for it.
There you go. So you search for yourself, and once again, everything, his file cabinet closes and moves back up and slots back into the stack in which it was, and everything shuffles and moves around. Your cabinet pops out. You've got a couple of parking tickets. You've got obviously the current contract that you are working on, what company you're associated with, all the relevant employee information, all the paperwork, your 1099, etc. You notice that you are listed as a person of interest, but there are no ongoing investigations into a few possible cybercrimes.
Shit. But no open
But-
cases.
But it's more of a you run in circles where other people that are known to commit or have been arrested for committing certain crimes run in circles. So very tangential. Yeah, it's not it's not like there's an investigation or anything.
Yet. Now I'm wary and nervous. Okay. Yep, I will erase any evidence that I did any searching up in here.
All right, roll me that intelligence plus hacking.
shit.
You
So
let you off
I
that
can
easy?
Say it? Yeah.
No, no,
hoping.
no, no, no.
I get my hacking bonus, right?
You do get your hacking bonus.
Come on, Sage.
Don't fuck it
One
up.
success. One success.
Oof, almost fucked it up.
Yeah, there was a 1 in there. I'm a little
Yeah.
nervous.
Close. All right, you're fairly sure you've covered your tracks.
Fairly sure.
Who's sure of anything in these trying times? I mean, really. Come on now. So yeah, you're fairly sure that you've covered your tracks, and feel mostly confident about getting away with this. So
Cool.
just saying.
Yep.
Just saying.
Yep, definitely gonna take that shot before I go to bed.
All right.
And that's
Is that-
it for me, I guess.
is that it for
That's
you?
all I
Oh.
think I'm right. For now, yeah.
All right. You disconnect, and the virtual world collapses around you. You don't see it anymore. You're back in your apartment. Is that all you're doing for the evening?
Yeah, that's probably it for tonight.
Does
I'll probably-
anyone?
No, never mind. Go
Okay.
ahead.
Does anyone else want to do anything suspicious or shady or not this evening?
Technically, Aloysius and I were supposed to meet up at a bar.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Okay.
I don't like how excited you got on that.
Well, you should always be concerned about how excited I am about everything. So all right, Aloysius and Finley, y'all are going to go tag up at the bar after the show. Finley, what bar?
I think I said something about it's like a fine dining or like a high end bar place. I forgot which ones I named last week.
Like a gastropub style thing?
I think there's an Applebee's in New York.
Truly fine dining.
Yeah, we're gonna go down to the local Buffalo Wild Wings and
Why are we
Yikes.
going to Applebee's when there's a perfectly good Chili's in Times Square?
there you go.
That's too ethnic.
This is taking a turn.
I like my authentic Tex-Mex.
Yikes. All right.
Everyone.
So, let's see. God,
I'd
there's
probably
a
go
name.
to like some snooty, like quote speakeasy place, but not really a speakeasy. Let's see.
One of those secret bars you have to know the password to get into.
Yeah, where they change it and it's only released like on Twitter or something like that, or some Facebook group.
You're going to
where
secret
they-
grilled cheese.
Yeah,
It's 2016. It's only released on Yik Yak.
yeah.
Yik yak.
I just got a little
We got a little break there.
flashback there. Yikes. Let's see what this. I think this might work.
I think I said like, please don't tell Carnegie Club, the Press Lounge.
How about the Hudson Clearwater?
Sure.
There we go. All right. So the Hudson Clearwater.
I've never been to New York, so I don't know what I'm looking for.
No, I don't either. I'm just using cheat sheets and search engines. Yeah, for real. All right. So the Hudson Clearwater. It's a little kind of pub. Serves new Americans. It's got some vegetarian friendly options, cocktails, a nice dinner, excellent brunch. Good wine selection. So yeah. So who's gonna get there first? Finley? Are y'all going together? What's the plan here? You gonna meet up?
Did we decide? Like, I don't know. Aloysius, were you trying to like stay for the entire event, or?
I mean, if I got an invite to go out, I would take it. So, yeah.
Well, Aloysius trying to get in those pants.
Well, if that's the case, I'd have been like, all right, well, if you're ready to go, I'll call my butler up to come and get us, and Millhouse, will you come and fetch us from the gala?
And Millhouse brings the car around. Brings around your sedan and opens the door and kind of gives you like one raised eyebrow at who this strange person is. And where to?
We're gonna go to the
Wait.
Hudson Clearwater.
Let me clarify something. Does Millhouse? You just said where to in kind of an accent. Is Millhouse British?
Roll me an awareness check.
Okay. I just, okay,
Perception. You don't have awareness, so just roll me perception.
Perception. That's just 3.
Yep.
Cool. 0 successes.
You think he might be British, but like it's a really weird accent.
No, let's ask him. Are you perhaps from one of the colonies?
I'm from the old country, sir.
No. Well, a pleasure to meet you. You got any family back?
No, sir.
Well, a shame.
Yes, sir. Millhouse is not terribly talkative because
He's
It's
actually
fine.
an android.
Very good, sir. And he gets Millhouse is that old, by the way. He is definitely
He's basically his Woodhouse.
yeah. Woodhouse just a little bit younger. All right, he takes y'all, he drops you off, and he goes to find parking. And is this a place that you've frequented before, or has Finley come here often? Is this where he brings his first dates? What's going on here?
I feel like he just kind of bounces around. He doesn't really have the bar scene. He typically will probably go to the one that's closest to him, but he has been to this place before.
Okay, all right. Well, they greet you at the door, and how good to see you again.
Is everyone British?
Nah, I don't know where that came from. I just can't help it now. I'm stuck in that British mode now. It's like
He's
a
in it
problem.
now.
All right, Mr. Astor, good to see you. Welcome. You're
Just like being at
would
home.
you like a table outside or inside?
What time of the year is it?
It is September, so it's fall, early fall.
Okay. Outside will be nice.
I thought it was September when the event happened.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's March. I get my dates mixed up. Sorry, it's spring. Wow, my brain. Yeah, it's March, so it's early spring. Still probably similar weather.
Same thing. Then I'll
yeah.
just
Yeah. Yeah. So all right, they take
we'll
you
go
to a
outside.
little outside table. You can see the people walking to and fro on the street, and they sit you down. Waiter comes over and she asks you, what would you like to drink? Hands you a drink menu. The wine, cocktail menu is what gift for you today?
Just a Shirley Tipple for me, please. I find that drink goes to my head.
All right, and yourself, Mister Astor.
An old fashioned.
All right, and she walks away and comes back in a few minutes with your old fashioned and your Shirley Temple. Would you two like anything to eat this evening?
Just liquid diet for me for the night.
So I'm afraid I've already snacked a bit. We just came from an event.
Oh, fantastic. Okay, well, if you need anything else, I will be just right here, nearby, and she walks off again. And there are various diners around you. None are immediately sitting next to you, but there are
How late is it now?
a dozen people. We're coming up on it's like 11 o'clock at night.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many what's it looking like out there? Like, is it an older crowd? Is it younger crowd tonight? Is it
Mostly younger.
okay. Are there any good-looking girls out there?
High or low?
Hi.
That went so well for you last time.
At least he's consistent, right?
He's kind of a horn dog, and part of him wants to try to get his new friend potentially laid.
There are
Which is why you brought him to a gay bar, apparently.
there are many attractive women there. There are many attractive people there in general because it's New York nightlife. However, they all seem to be attached. They're all seem to be there with their significant others of one type or another. That you can tell.
Then, at some point, I'll kind of lean over to Aloysius. Like, all right, with my looks and your accent, we could get almost any babe here. So all you got to do is you just pick out a group, and we'll take them home tonight.
Why did I expect anything less? I don't know.
Aloysius raises his eyebrows and says, "Your looks
Yes, because I do have an appearance 3 with a mega appearance, so
Oh,
I mean, he's very pretty. You know.
I don't think I'm, I don't think I'm a dog.
I didn't say you were a dog. I'm just saying,
Spoiler, he was.
No, just I don't know what you like, and we have a nice little selection of beautiful people out tonight. So just hey, I could easily be your wingman tonight. And I'm
I
acting like
see.
this because I failed a roll to see if you were hitting on me or even making eye contact with me earlier, giving me the googly eye. So like I am completely oblivious to what's going on.
Wingman.
Okay.
Hold on.
That could be your superhero name, Anthony.
He
No.
really
The
could.
wingman.
So there was a part of me that was going to start breaking out into I can show you the world
Oh god.
later on. That will be coming.
I respect that. All right. So what's the plan?
Aloysius looks out at the crowd and goes, I wonder, how many of them do you think are supers?
Can I make an perception roll? Well, actually, I don't have any ability to tell.
You can make a perception plus awareness. Fuck it up. Fuck it up. Fuck it up. Fuck it up.
3 successes.
You. I mean, everyone here is very pretty, but you just you don't really know. Like, I mean, do you want to make assumptions based solely off appearance? That's a yes or no question.
Yes, but I was just also thinking like, does Aloysius know that I'm a super? Because I haven't really said I was.
You have not. You don't
Unless
know.
my mother was like drunkenly like, yes, and he's a super.
Um,
Like that.
Fantastic. You have no idea if he knows or not. But there is a particular mixed group of men and women around one table. They've pulled 2 tables together, and they're drinking. They're boisterous. They're all like extremely attractive, enjoying themselves. And since you are, needless to say, a shallow man, you just assume since they are pretty that they have to be supers. If anyone at this bar is going to be super powered, it's going to be the pretty people. And
Well, then I will point that out and start scanning the room, and I would glance over at them. It's like that table right there. Just look how they command the room and how they are just so carefree. Like no one or nothing could hurt them, and they can get whatever they want. They must be supers.
Very interesting observations. Quite keen of you.
Which is code for you're a fucking dumbass.
is it though? Is it? He hasn't said that, but
I mean, by your logic, you just also outed yourself as a superhero.
Are you saying I'm pretty?
Sage hasn't met you, so Sage is gonna shut her mouth now.
But would you like to go talk to them and maybe find out more about them to see exactly what their powers are? It could be the power of seduction.
Oh, well, I would quite enjoy that.
all right. Yeah. Yeah, what's
Am I gonna make Will entirely uncomfortable and have to role play seducing me? Yes.
come at me, bro. You don't even know. Shame is something that happens to other people. All right. So what's the plan?
Okay. First off, hey Brooke, high or low?
Come on, Brooke, call it.
Hi. Sorry,
Okay.
I'm using my blender. I was being kind and was muted. Hi.
Okay. I rolled a 7. Okay. This determines my pickup line.
Okay. Fantastic.
She's gonna be my conscience.
Oh, that's your first mistake.
I'm going to casually stride up and see what they're. Do they all have drinks, or they just talking?
Oh yeah, they've all got drinks. There's some appetizers, like some not appetizers, but there's some charcuterie on the tables.
Charcuterie.
They're talking amongst themselves.
Well, then I'll. About how many of them are there?
There's 7 people there.
7, and so that means there's going to be one odd person out, or
Yeah, there's 3 girls and 4 dudes.
okay. I'm gonna walk up to the table and just like, man, I just start patting myself, and it's like, seem to have lost my invitation to the sexy party.
Oh my
Mind if
god!
I still come in?
Oh no.
Blame Brooke for this.
Oh,
No.
I was
God
expecting something along the lines of,
almighty.
"Have you met Ted?" And this is so much worse.
Stick, I'm not even there, and I need to roll a saving throw.
Somewhere Sage is drunk going, oh, something in the universe is making me cringe.
I need you to know, I've actually in real life made Have You Met Ted work for a friend, so it does work. It's weird.
It does
that
work.
it does
I've
work.
tried it once myself, and actually tried it twice. Once it failed, once it succeeded, and it was actually pretty awesome.
Okay, so
and I will bat my eyes at all of them when I say
roll that charisma.
Yes.
Hmm.
So just charisma plus. Or just straight
We'll
charisma?
do charisma plus etiquette. Be better if we had charisma plus perform, but that's neither here nor there. So 4 dice.
The game has an expansive definition of the word etiquette.
Yeah.
7 counts as a success in this game, right?
No. Only 8s. We're still doing the 8s. We're doing the 8s. You just get 2.2. You get 2 extra die for every die of mega attribute. So you get a success. Repeat to me verbatim what this pickup line is. It was so bad, I immediately wiped it out of my mind.
I seem to have lost my invitation to the sexy party. I was wondering if I'd still be able to come attend.
So they look at you, and like as a group, there's a pause in the conversation. And
Is this
yeah,
part of a
it's very
fraternity
much
hazing ritual?
that response. And one of the guys, he's very well dressed. He's obviously designer. Everything is made to measure. Sure. There's an entrance fee. And,
oh, really?
Oh yeah. A bottle of Bordeaux.
How many glasses?
A bottle of Bordeaux.
Okay, I will.
There's France. There's a. Was this a Sicily 19? Yeah, sure.
A
So you're
bottle
gonna-
apiece, or
Yeah, sure. Since you're offering.
I'll be right back.
This is the most expensive wingmanning I've ever heard of.
And I will just leave you standing there as I go to the bar to grab.
You could have just hired prostitutes for all this effort.
So okay, so you abandoned Aloysius. So the group now turns their attention to Aloysius. Are you with him?
Oh, well, after that showing, I'm afraid to say yes, but alas, I must. We just met earlier this evening, but it does seem quite nice when you get to know him.
All right. Roll the charisma plus etiquette, because there's such a thing as party etiquette, and we're gonna give you a +1 for your accent.
Ah, fantastic.
So 7 dice. Don't fuck it up. Don't fuck it up.
As you should. Accents.
One success. Woof.
1 success.
It wasn't a failure.
It was not a failure. All right. They kind of they are pleased you not refer to this as a sexy party. There's a visual relief there. We'd be happy to have you join us and your friend as soon as he gets back with the entrance fee.
Yes, absolutely. And what might your names be? Mine is Aloysius. You may call it Al if it's simpler for you.
Of course, it's Aloysius. All right, hold on. Let me.
Well, I'm Heather. This is Heather. That's Heather over there.
The Heathers. No,
That's
we will.
Chad.
We're actually in Heather's the Musical.
This is Madison
no.
with a Y, but it's not where you think it is.
I will not hear you
Not where you think
disparage
it is.
Madison with a Y, because that is one of the best characters from the MCU, and we
Oh,
love
yeah.
her.
Oh yeah, I hope she shows back up again.
I
We
thought
love
you were
her
about to be
so much.
defending your fake girlfriend from the last game.
That bitch.
All right, let's see. Wow, that random generator sure gave me some fantastic names. Let me write these down.
Ted, Ned, Zed.
And Bob.
No. It's not quite that
Dopey, Sneezy. What are we?
something.
There's 7 of them.
That's true. Should have thought of that. Okay.
You do not have to come up with names. We could just say, we exchange pleasantries.
No. I gotta have names for this. I gotta have
Okay.
names. I'm gonna need this later.
Oh,
This is
no.
gonna come back to bite you in the ass.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, with any luck.
Yeah, in like 70 sessions, Will's going to be like, do you remember when you met the 7 Heathers? Yes. They're back for you.
They're part
Sounds
of
like
a
the League of
crime
the
organization the entire time.
The League of Sinister Bitches.
So one of the girls reaches out her hand and, hi, I'm Ariel. Nice to meet you. This is Pixophie. We just call her Pix. And this is Heather. And Heather glares at you like death itself.
I'm sorry. I need you to repeat that name one more time. Pixophie?
Pixophie.
What the fuck?
Are you
I'll
using a
spell it later.
changing name generator by any chance?
I am not. I have my another one that I've used for many things for many years. And that's Jason, Hazen, Dazen, and Franklin.
Oh my.
Any relation by chance?
No?
Would you like there to be?
But
So early in the game,
Aloysius offers his hand to every single person,
Okay.
and gives the polite nod and grin.
All right. And they're on. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. And Jason, the one is the one that had talked to Finley earlier, and he's like, nice to meet you. At the same time, he's like looking over your shoulder expectantly for his wine.
do they even sell the wine here?
Oh yeah, they have. You can buy bottles of wine there. That's the whole
Okay.
thing. You can buy bottles of wine. You can order bottles of
He was
wine for
about to
table.
go to the grocery store.
Yeah, because part of me is about to be like, if like he's sending me like on a wild goose hunt type of thing, like, oh,
No,
they don't have this
no,
particular
they-
bottle here.
They
Grey
named
Goose,
a
huh?
particular bottle that's on the menu. So yeah, just not
I
cheap.
assume I can afford it.
Oh yeah, of course you can.
I do. Have
Yeah.
what?
Always remember, Anthony, the best pickup line came from Les Nessman. I'm extremely wealthy.
That's like one of the things like I always talk about. One of my professors at Ole Miss had a great line of, 3 inches can pleasure a woman better than 6 inches, and he pulls out a black credit card and throws it on the table, and it just really loud clang of metal. It's like, yeah, he's right.
That's because that 3 inches can buy 12 inches.
Mm-hmm. Then I will come back with all those bottles.
Okay,
And-
so you put the order in. You're not going to come back with all those bottles. They're going to wheel over like a cart of bottles of wine, all in their own individual little ice buckets, and they're gonna start individual pours for the people there. It's a lot of wine. And the moral of the story is never ask for everyone. One of each.
Yeah, one of each.
So they start pouring wine. And people start to talk really quick. You get seven bottles of wine amongst 9 people. Some of whom have already been drinking, and the conversation starts to flow. So what are y'all gonna do? What's the haps?
I will eventually try to get all of their names as well, and just do small talk. And at some point after, well, I don't have any. Does Mega Stamina affect drinking?
It
Very hard for you to get
does.
drunk.
Yes, you are very sober.
Okay.
Yeah, I definitely introduced them all. Ariel, Pixifix Heather, Jason, Dazen, Nathan, and Franklin. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm Finley. Everyone can call me Finn.
Nice to meet you, Finn. Nice to meet you. Jason, you just walk over like, good man, living up to your word. We appreciate the contribution to the sexy party. Did you really think that was gonna work?
I'm here, right?
I mean, yes, but
Hey, it opened the door, didn't it? So, did it fail? Did it succeed?
that's yet to be seen.
I'll just stick my wine glass out to clink his and continue to drink. Just trying to drink, trying to get drunk, but most likely failing because of
The Mega Stamina. That's
yeah.
fair. All right. How much is Aloysius continuing? Is he gonna consume, or is he sticking to Shirley Temples?
He is sticking to Shirley Temples.
All right. Okay.
My
I
guy,
dated
my
her
guy's
once.
strictly sober.
Oh my god.
Yikes. Well, Heather tries to push push a wine on you a couple of times. Why don't you have a drink? Come on, join us. It'll be fun. This is New York. How long have you been in the country?
No, just a few weeks actually. I came here to start my studies and work, and well, this is really my first time getting out. I've mostly been a homebody since getting here.
Well, you should definitely have some wine. Come on now.
Oh, I'm afraid not. It's not meant for me.
She
Come on, Allie. Can I call you Al?
Certainly.
Look, we're
Well-
with some beautiful people. They seem friendly. We're all being friendly. Let's just.
Please tell me they're doing a winearita with the 1913 Sicily Bordeaux.
Of course they are. Of course they are.
Please tell me they're just butchering this fucking wine. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, they're butchering a $100 bottle of wine.
There's an Italian man in the corner just utterly face palming right now.
Some sort of French family get together.
Isn't Bordeaux French?
Don't listen.
You said Sicily, right?
Don't judge me.
Oh, that's.
Oh, the threads are coming apart. Sicily Bordeaux.
It's all coming apart. It
There's a
seems
glitch
now.
in the hol-
It's
glitch in the
all
holodeck.
I found it. I solved the mystery.
Curses. All right. So, as you continue to booze up, it becomes really apparently that Heather is flirting with you, Al.
Oh, okay.
She looks the angriest of them all, but she is also the most seems to be the most interested.
You could have stopped. You had me at angry. Al is for it.
Make me a perception check, Anthony. All right, Finley, make me a perception plus awareness check.
Okay. 2 successes.
You can tell that Heather in her own mean girl way is digging on Al here. Some sarcastic remarks, a little bit of flirting. Just little. She might be a narcissist, but like her have a superiority complex. But she's digging on him.
Yeah, Al's starting to mimic her body language and lean in.
Ooh. If he wasn't showing any attention to her, I would have walked up and been kind of like nudge, like go for it. But if he's leaning in, I'm just gonna like sit back and just kind of like try to catch his eye. I'm just gonna tip my wine glass at him and just like continue to sip on my wine and just
And not be drunk. That's the only bad thing about Mega Stamina, man.
yeah.
All right. So what do you do? What are you here for? Since you're, new to the area, where are you staying?
Oh, yes, I have an apartment just outside of 5th Street or 5th Avenue, 5th Street, 5th Avenue. How do you say? Again, I'm not from around here. I'm so sorry. It's very close to. There's a park. It's very close to the center of the city, I think. Yes.
She looks at you. Mean Central Park?
Ah, yeah, yes, indeed. Yes, I have a great view.
I'd love to see it.
Well, I'd love for you to see it.
All right. She's you'll have to invite me over sometime.
Oh, why not tonight? You could watch the sunrise. It's quite beautiful.
Roll that
Beautiful bean footage.
roll that charisma plus perform.
Charisma plus perform. Wow. Okay.
I believe in you.
I don't. One success. Hell yeah, baby.
You don't say anything as bad as sexy party. So really, it's like midnight. Everyone's been drinking. There's 7 bottles of wine. As long as it's not sexy party, she's willing to go take a look. She's like, well, I might not stay for the sunrise. I've got places to be. I've got very important things to do tomorrow, but I wouldn't mind checking it out. And she, leans over to her friend, leans over to Ariel and whispers something, and they both give a little bit of a giggle, and she stands up. She's a little bit tipsy, but it's within the parameters of not making bad life choices that we know of. What's the plan?
Yeah, no, I'd take her back to my apartment.
All right. All right. So you go back to the apartment. She is pleasantly.
Roll performance check.
What was that?
Is that roll performance check?
I would say it'd be a
Dexterity,
stamina plus
stamina.
endurance. I'm just saying.
It takes a little bit of, I mean, there's so much that goes into,
I mean,
gotta-
do you have
you gotta
martial
have some
arts? Break out the martial arts.
You've got to have a little bit of perception, right? You've got to, be able to kind of feel out your partner, know what they're going through. Got to have a little bit of charisma, you got to perform a little bit. Got to have some strength, some dexterity, some stamina, some endurance. There's just a whole mix of stuff going in there.
I'm going to
gotta
ask you to
convert
roll
from
all your
metric.
attributes together. One
If I
giant
fail,
roll.
rolling all.
Actually, let's see. What is your 1, 2, 3?
We got about, what, 50?
Hold on. No. Roll 10 dice.
Roll 10 dice. Okay.
Yep.
You can do it.
Why, yes, I will. I will develop mechanics for this on the fly.
5 successes.
Nice. All right. Well, you wake the neighbors. They bang on the wall. She does stay for the sunrise. That is the last you see of Allie for the evening, Finley. He and Heather wander off together, and you are left with the rest of the group.
Are any of them showing any interest towards me?
Roll that appearance plus style.
Appearance plus style. Well, I guess I'll just take my ball and go home.
I mean, Hazen and Ariel are both kind of eyeing you up.
Bad lighting.
Yeah, you think they're eyeing you up, but you make a pass at Ariel, and she's just kind of like, "Huh, that's funny," and you don't notice Hazen eyeing you up and down like a piece of meat. So you miss out on both of those. So no one's really. I mean, they're willing to give you phone numbers, and if you ever want to hang out again, buy them some more wine. They'll be happy to.
Okay, then I will just I'll basically, I guess, overstay my welcome and just kind of hang out there, and whatever wine isn't finished off, I'm just going to basically polish all of it off and just continue to drink the night away, just watching people, listening to conversations, and every single time I open up all the wine bottles are open. But every single time I pour a new glass of wine, I toast to Aloysius as he hopefully is getting some while I continue to drink.
All right. Okay, it gets late. Are you eventually going home? I mean, they're gonna kick you out, so you don't have to go home, but you can't stay there. They close at 2:00 in the morning.
Oh well, as long as all the wine is finished, then I will leave.
Okay. All right. Well, you head out, and that's
How many
that's
wine do I have to drink before I get drunk?
a lot. A lot. I'd have to actually break out the stat to do the math right now, but a lot.
Then I'll just start to head out, and when I see Millhouse downstairs, and just you know what? I think I'll just how far away is home, Millhouse?
5 blocks.
I'll just walk it tonight.
Excellent, sir. Don't get mugged.
No, I'll be fine.
All right. Well, Millhouse gets in the car and drives back.
And at that point, I will go into an alleyway, and I will put on a ski mask
and rob a bank
and fly away.
Fantastic.
I'm just gonna fly around for a bit. Drunk flying.
Okay. All right. Fantastic. All right. Well, let me see something. Okay. All right. You fly around for a while. Is that it for the evening?
Yeah, I'm just gonna fly around for a bit. Then I'm gonna just take it all in.
For my curiosity, since I'm watching the sunrise with Heather, do I notice anybody flying around?
Are you flying till sunrise, Anthony?
Sure, why not?
Roll awareness.
0.
All right. Well, and for perception.
Yeah, 3.
So roll 3.
Yes, bitch.
You roll a success, but due to the nature of your apartment and how big New York City is, you do not. You require more than one success. All right. So,
Mighty fly, but it's the Blue Bomber.
It's what?
It's the Blue Bomber.
Is that what your super name's going to be? The Blue Bomber?
That's just a fake I just came up with.
Okay. All right. You want to work on that branding? Get a marketing team in here.
Workshop that.
The Blue Bomber in New York City. Yes, that will go over well.
I don't think you thought about how it was going to go over New York, bud.
Yikes. All right, so a new day dawns. Can Benny even get drunk? Now I'm curious. Benny might just adapt to it. That's terrifying.
What?
I don't think Benny can get drunk with all of the add-ons he has.
I think you'd have to have like a separate extra or something to turn it off.
Yeah.
But yeah, as if you're talking about me, as is, there's no way I can.
Yeah.
It's called dormancy. It's a background.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, dormancy. Yes.
Mainline that 100% pure.
Just rubbing alcohol right in the veins.
Come on, live a little. You know, we're with some wonderful company. Brooke.
A plane flies overhead.
I thought I was muted still. My bad, guys.
Live a little.
My bad.
Live a little, followed
You know,
by
they-
the bodies
they make-
going through the wood
Then
chipper.
they turn on the margarita.
They make the
right
daiquiris
into my
right there at your
fucking
table.
They turn on
Haven't
the
you ever heard of
giant
a
slushy
winerita?
machine.
Winerita, guys. That's all it is.
I have not,
Okay.
but now I want one desperately.
I'm
was-
going back to muted.
That was epic timing.
Fantastic. Oh, Lord. Okay. All right.
I don't even know what I was saying.